The Monk and the Mountain, a story of motivation. In a small village nestled at the foot of a towering mountain, there lived a humble monk named Tenzin. Tenzin was known for his calm demeanor, wisdom, and a heart full of kindness. He spent his days in quiet meditation, helping villagers with their troubles and teaching them the art of mindfulness. One day, a young man named Karma came to Tenzin, troubled and frustrated. He was ambitious, but felt that no matter how hard he tried, he couldn't achieve his dreams. He worked tirelessly, but every setback made him question his abilities and drained his motivation. "Karma, why are you so troubled?" asked Tenzin, noticing the young man's heavy heart. "Master," Karma began, "I feel like I'm stuck in my life. I work hard, but I am not successful. I want to climb to the top of the mountain and achieve greatness, but every time I try, I fail. I don't know what to do." Tenzin smiled gently and invited Karma to take a walk with him up the mountain. Karma hesitated at first, knowing the climb would be tough, but he trusted the monk's wisdom. As they began their journey, Tenzin said, "The mountain is a good teacher. Let it show you something." The path was steep, rocky, and winding. At first, Karma walked with enthusiasm, but soon he grew tired. The higher they climbed, the harder it became. He began to doubt himself again, just like he did with his dreams. "I don't think I can do this," Karma said, panting. "It's too difficult." Tenzin stopped and pointed to a small tree growing on the side of the mountain. Its roots were deep in the rocky soil, and its branches reached for the sky. "Do you see that tree, Karma? It grew in the hardest of places. It didn't have the soft soil of the valley, but it pushed through the rocks, found its way, and now it stands tall." Karma looked at the tree, surprised. "But why did it grow there?" "Because it didn't give up. It found strength in the struggle," Tenzin replied. "Life is like this mountain. The path to success is rarely smooth. It's filled with obstacles, just like these rocks. But each challenge is an opportunity to grow stronger, like the tree. When you face a setback, it's not the end of your journey. It's a step forward. You learn, you adapt, and you keep moving." They continued climbing. Karma's legs ached and sweat dripped from his brow, but he pushed on. With each step, he began to realize that his earlier failures weren't defeats. They were lessons. The climb was hard, but it was making him stronger. He stopped focusing on the pain and started noticing the beauty around him: the clear sky, the cool breeze, the sound of birds. After several hours, they reached a plateau where they could rest. Karma looked out over the valley below, where the village seemed so small now. He felt a sense of accomplishment. He hadn't reached the top yet, but he had come farther than he thought possible. Tenzin sat beside him and said, "Remember, Karma, success isn't always about reaching the top. It's about the journey. It's about the persistence to keep going, even when the path is hard. Motivation comes from within, from knowing that every step forward, no matter how small, brings you closer to your goal." Karma looked at Tenzin, his heart lighter. "I understand now, Master. It's not about getting there fast. It's about not giving up." The monk smiled. "Exactly. The mountain will always be here. You'll reach the top in time, but the important thing is that you keep climbing." From that day forward, Karma returned to his life with renewed motivation. He faced his challenges with a new perspective, understanding that setbacks were part of the journey, not the end of it. He continued to work hard, not focusing on the failures, but on the progress he made each day. And though the mountain was tall, Karma knew that with persistence, he would eventually reach the summit. Moral of the story: success is not about reaching the top quickly, but about the perseverance and determination to keep going, even when the journey is difficult. Each challenge is an opportunity to grow, and every step forward, no matter how small, brings you closer to your goal.